Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of IET, I Enjoy Technology. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install a Game Boy emulator and how to use games with it. So, the site I like to use to download the emulators that I use is called emulatorzone.com. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of this site and it's a very good one. So, we're going to go to Nintendo and we're going to get the Game Boy Advance emulator because that's the emulator we want to install. My favorite Game Boy Advance emulator would have to be Visual Boy Advance, but you can choose which one you want here. And my preference is Visual Boy Advance. So click on that, and you're going to see all these downloads, but we're going to use this one right here to click download. So then it comes as a zip file, and if you don't know how to extract it with a zip file, you just go to my other tutorial, which is basically just how to extract files using WinRAR. Anyway, so open it using WinRAR or whatever extract file program thing you're using, and extract to, and I'm just going to do it to desktop to make it easier. It won't take too long. There, we're finished. So now we have this thing right here on our desktop called Visual Boy Advance. Now, you'll have this Game Boy, but you won't have any games to play, so that's why we need the ROMs. The ROMs aren't hard to get at all. All we need to do is go to a site of your preference to get the Game Boy games. And in my preference, I like to use ROM Hustler for games because it has a very large collection of Game Boy games and many systems. So, just let me find it right quick. Game Boy Advance. Here we go. Game Boy Advance. So, you'll get alphabet of tons of games you want to play. So, let's just take a look at Pokemon Ruby version USA. So this site, it has a download accelerator and recommended offers, but that's usually spam that you don't want. So uncheck that and click here to download this ROM or whatever ROM you want to get. You can just go through the alphabet in this site and find the many ones you want to get. So click here to download that ROM. It will download straight away, and you'll have another RAR file or zip file that you'll have to find. So open it up, and what I recommend doing is creating a folder and calling it My Game Boy. Drag the copying and the Visual Boy Advance file into the Game Boy and make a new folder inside of that and call it ROMs, just to keep everything nice and tidy. So now we have this zip file that we already opened, and this one, it's Pokemon Ruby version USA. If you see USA, Europe, any countries or abbreviations beside them, that basically just means what language it will be in. Alright, so we have Pokemon Ruby version USA, which is English. So what we're going to do is we are going to extract this to the Game Boy ROM folder that we already created. So you can either drag and drop it straight in, but just for this, I'm going to click extract to this PC, desktop, my Game Boy, and then click ROMs and click OK. So it should have extracted by now. We go back to my Game Boy, refresh it, and go into ROMs. There is our ROM Pokemon Ruby version. So now we're going to open Visual Boy Advance. I just like to run as administrator. You don't have to do that, but I just do it just for precautionary measures. Alright, so you get this little thing right here, and there will be a black screen and nothing else. Now, there's tons of other things like cheats, cheat codes, stuff like that, but I'm just gonna show you how to open a ROM and how to use them. So you go to open, and then you'll see this, and you'll see my Game Boy. And there is our ROM folder right here, or you have to locate your ROM folder. So, and then we have Pokemon Ruby. Click it and click open. And just a sec. Sometimes you have to reset your cartridge, just like on an actual Game Boy. Alright, let that load for 2 seconds. Well, that doesn't seem to be working. Some ROMs don't work, so let's just go back and try another one. I know there's one that works. One of my classic favorites, Super Mario Bros. World 3, I think it is, or something like that. Okay. Sorry about that. I thought that ROM would work because most of them work on this site. So now we find another ROM that will work. And my personal favorite Game Boy game is Super Mario Advance 2. And this is the Europe version, which means English as well. So click to download this ROM, extract your ROM into your ROM folder, close, go to your Game Boy, open up your Game Boy, open, go to your ROMs. We're in our ROMs folder, and now we're going to open Super Mario Advance 2. Hope it works this time. There we go. So now we have the working Game Boy emulator on our PC. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want more tutorials, subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for reviews, unboxing, stuff like that, comment in the comment box.